Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to KRSTV. This is your boy Kenny. Now, remember, subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you can get notifications every time I drop a video. Also, follow all the information I have in the description box. Also, like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. And this is my review of the 62nd Annual Grammy Awards. I must say, this was a really good show this year. I enjoyed the performances, and it really had an eerie feeling, because we all know that today we actually lost one of the legends of the NBA, and I'm talking about none other than Kobe Bryant. And be on the lookout for my special tribute video that I'm going to do on Thoughts and Commentary. But yes, on the red carpet, everyone was sharing, their deep sentiments and condolences to Kobe Bryant and his family. Kobe Bryant, along with his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, along I think with six others, were all killed in a helicopter crash. Kobe Bryant was only 41 years old, and I can even say for me, I'm still in shock, and I literally feel like this is on the same magnitude as when we lost Aaliyah. Shout out to Corey Knott. He actually posted it out on Facebook, and it was like it's been really surreal. Like, we can't believe that Kobe's gone. I mean, he was after retiring from the NBA, he became a brand ambassador, and he was doing so many great things. He won an Academy Award not so long ago, and to just lose him like that, it just lets us know that life is fleeting, and we cannot take life for granted, nor can we take people in our lives for granted, because you never know when it's your time to transcend. But but in the spirit of the Grammys, they definitely kept Kobe, a part of the show, and shout out to Alicia Keys, who hosted the Grammys this year. I mean, she literally made it about celebrating music and celebrating life, and shout out to her for doing that. But for the pre-Grammys, there were a lot of wins. Country legend Tanya Tucker, who had been nominated I think 13 times throughout her career, won 2 Grammys tonight. So shout out to Tanya Tucker. I definitely remember her when I was a little boy. She's definitely a legend. She made her first record when she was 13 years old, and to finally see her being celebrated for her music was just everything. And then her performance tonight of the song "Bring Me My Roses," was also very eerie, as well as it really foretold the situation with Kobe, that give people their roses while they're still here, because you never know when someone's time is up. Um, Also, Nipsey Hussle, he won 2 Grammys tonight, posthumously. Um, Another great legend and great icon that we lost very early. The marathon continues. They also did a great tribute performance to him, and I thought it was very amazing and one of the highlights of the night. Let's see. Anderson .Paak, he had won 2 Grammys. Little Nas X, he won 2 Grammys and did a phenomenal performance of Old Town Road. And I liked how at the end they brought Nas out, pretty much, Nas is embracing Little Nas X. I thought that was really phenomenal how they did that. And he had BTS and many other performers, with the Old Town Road, as well as Billy Ray Cyrus. And they both won for best duo pop group, for best pop duo or group, in the pre-show. And he also won for best, for best, I think for best rap video, I believe. So he won 2 Grammys. So shout out to Little Nas X. He's definitely doing this thing, and I'm really proud to see him being open and proud of who he is. Because we all know that Little Nas X came out as gay, and he's riding the wave, and he hasn't slowed down since. Um, Esperanza Spalding, she won for Best Jazz Vocal Album. Shout out to her. Kurt Franklin won for Best Gospel Album, as well as for Best Gospel Song, so he won 2 Grammys. Michelle Obama won a Grammy for Best Word Spoken Album, and her and Barack are also nominated for an Academy Award this year. So shout out to um, the true First Lady, Michelle Obama. Yes. Lady Gaga, I think, won 3 or 4 Grammys, during the pre-show as well. Lizzo won 2 at the pre-show and won one during the show. She also opened the show, and she was definitely, her heart was heavy after hearing about Kobe Bryant. She didn't do any interviews on the red carpet, and her performance, she pretty much said, this is for Kobe. And she won for best traditional R&B performance and also best urban contemporary album. So she won those 2 during the pre-show. Also, disco legend Gloria Gaynor won her second Grammy for her album Testimony for Best Roots Gospel Album. So I was like, wow, Gloria Gaynor still doing her thing, and it was great that she won a Grammy 40 years after she won her first one. So shout out to Gloria Gaynor. Beyonce won her 24th Grammy for Best Music Film for Homecoming. Very well deserved. Let's see. Who else? Okay, so that's pretty much what I have, for the pre-show. And also, Gary Clark Jr., he won 3 Grammys during the pre-Grammy show as well. So shout out to him, and he did a great job in his performance tonight as well. And also, I want to talk about, the beginning of the show. You can definitely tell Alicia Keys' heart was heavy, as many of us, here in the U.S. and also around the world after hearing the loss of Kobe Bryant today. And she, along with Boyz II Men, did a rendition of "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye," which was very moving. And we also see that the Grammys were at the Staples Center, the house that Kobe Bryant built, and they showed his jerseys 8 and 24 that were retired at the top, and it was just very special. Let's see. Okay, what else I want to talk about here? Oh yes, the Jonas Brothers had a good performance as well. Enjoyed them. Lizzo won her 3rd Grammy for Best Pop Solo Performance. That was after she opened the show, which she did a phenomenal job. Lizzo is the business. She not only sang, but then she also did Truth Hurts and then played the flute. I'm like, you can't stop that girl. So very well deserved win. Um, Tyler the Creator had a great performance. He also won for Best Rap Album. He performed with Boyz II Men and Charlie Wilson. And I love the set, and I love how he had that blonde wig and how he had all the other guys come out with the same look. And it was just a crazy performance. And I have to say, it was definitely one of my highlights of tonight's Grammy premiere. And he definitely did a good thing. And shout out to Tyler the Creator for winning Best Rap Album. Okay, so and then also another highlight performance tonight was the Prince tribute, which was done by Usher, Sheila E, and FKA Twigs. They did a phenomenal job, and this is a tribute because they're about to do a documentary on Prince called Let's Go Crazy, which is a Grammy tribute to Prince. So they're about to do a documentary on Prince. It's about to come out soon, and I can't wait to check that out. And the songs they did was Red Corvette, When Doves Cry, Kiss. And I have to admit it, Usher did his thing on that. So shout out to him. That was a great performance. Also, Camila Cabello did a very moving performance, a tribute to her father, who was sitting in the front, and the tears were just flowing, seeing his daughter pay homage to him. And it's great to see that she has a great and loving relationship with her father. So it was a very beautiful moment. Tanya Tucker, performed her song, give me my roses while I'm here, which I thought was a great performance. And again, she won 2 Grammys, you know, country legend, and it was great that she finally got her flowers after being nominated for so many Grammys over her career. And also for best comedy album, it went to Dave Chappelle. Shout out to him. Um, Ariana Grande did her performance, and she did a great performance. I loved it. Um, Also, Billie Eilish, who I think won 5 Grammys tonight, um, and her brother Phineas actually won Producer of the Year. She did a great performance as well, and I never heard of her until tonight, but she definitely reminds me a little bit of Todd Rundgren, with the hair and the look. She's very eccentric and awkward, and I like that about her. And she's very humble. I mean, she's only 18 years old. She also, I think, was a student of the Grammy studio, and here it is now. She's a mainstream artist, and she's won 5 Grammys off of her first project. So it's it was very overwhelming. Even by the time, because I think they even won record of the year and album of the year, and I think she also won best new artist as well. So it was a very big night for Billie Eilish, and I'm definitely looking forward to investigating more about her, because I do find her unique. So it was pretty cool. And then another highlight performance was when they brought back Aerosmith and Run DMC, and they did Walk This Way. That was my jam when I was a kid growing up. Like when I was a little boy, I remember every time that song came on MTV, me and my little brother and my cousins, we would just wild out because that was just the song. And this really was just a marriage of hip hop and rock and roll. And they've been riding hand in hand ever since. So it was a very, monumental moment, of tonight's Grammys. Um, oh yeah, I did talk about that. But also, Little Nas X, who won 2 Grammys tonight. I think his performance was definitely one of my faves. He performed with BTS, Mason Ramsey, Dippo, and then Nas came out, and I was just like, wow, seeing that Nas, hip hop legend, embraces Little Nas X, who's now an openly gay artist. And I thought that was very powerful. And it just goes to show us in the black community that we need to start embracing the LGBTQ community, and we need to learn to love. And it was just nothing but love between them, and it was very moving to see that. Uh, Also, another performance I loved was Demi Lovato's. She had a very emotional performance. It was somewhat like a comeback for her. After she's had her battles with drugs and alcohol and depression, and to see her come back, because at first they had to start over because she was so emotional, but she got through it, and her voice was phenomenal. She did a great job. Also, Lifetime Achievement Awards went to Chicago, Roberta Flack, Isaac Hayes, John Prine, Iggy Pop, Public Enemy. I did see Flavor Flav in the audience with that medallion clock, you know, old school hip hop, classic. And also, Sister Rosetta Thorpe was also honored with a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. So I thought that was really cool. Um, Ava DuVernay presented the tribute to Nipsey Hussle, Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, John Legend, Kurt Franklin. It was a very powerful and moving performance, and then they went on to win a Grammy, for best rap song collaboration, and that was DJ Khaled, John Legend, and Nipsey Hussle. So he won. So Nipsey won two pop. I don't know why I have. It's like a tongue twister. Posthumous. He won 2 posthumous Grammys tonight. Forgive me, y'all, but shout out to Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues, and it was a very proud moment. That Nipsey was being celebrated, and then they also included Kobe, in the celebration as well, and as far as the memoriam. And also, Diddy won the Legendary Icon Award from the Grammys, and also mentioned that Phineas won Producer of the Year. And then there was a very interesting performance from this artist, Rosalia, who's a new artist. She's a Latin artist, and she gives me the remnants of Shakira, Selena, and she even has a flair of Rihanna too. So she's like a combination of those three, and I just thought her performance was amazing, and she did a great job. Smokey Robinson and Little Big Town presented Song of the Year, which went to Billie Eilish. Alicia Keys performed her song Underdog, and I thought her performance was really good. Uh, yes, yes, and Sharon and Ozzy presented Rap Song Collaboration, which went to DJ Khaled, John Legend, and Nipsey Hussle. Um, I think her also performed, and I think she did a phenomenal job. Loved her performance. She never fails. Bonnie Raitt had did a performance, a legend in her own right, 10-time Grammy winner. She did her performance in tribute to John Prine. Um, Also, The Roots and Gary Clark Jr. did a great performance. Gary Clark Jr. won 3 Grammys. Phenomenal artist, and I thought it was really cool. Um, oh yeah, I did mention yes, best new, and then like Billie Eilish, the next three, she won best new artist, album of the year, as well as record of the year. So that was just really cool how, this brand new artist just came in and swept up the Grammys. I mean, it pretty much was reminiscent to what happened with Alicia Keys and Lauryn Hill, even Beyonce, where, with their first like solo project, they swept the Grammys up. So I would say like tonight was a really good show, but my heart is definitely heavy after hearing about Kobe Bryant, as well as many others around the country and around the world, because Kobe was a true icon. And even though hearts were heavy, I would have to say tonight's Grammy show was really good, and it incorporated him, and it really was about the love, it was about the honor, and it was also about the music. So that's what I have, y'all. Get down in those comments and let me know your thoughts about tonight's Grammy performance. Let me know some of your faves or some of your misses or some of your dislikes. Get down in those comments and let me know your thoughts. So until next time, everybody, take care.